people just want to be seen. People just want to be heard. And he does that effortlessly.
Hey, it's John Bernatovicz. Welcome to the HR Like a Boss video series. If it resonates with you, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing with a friend. In the description below, you will see social media links to the complete podcast interview. You also can take the HR Like a Boss survey at willery.com/HRLAB. I've embarked on a journey to get to know amazingly awesome HR and business professionals. These conversations create the foundation for my book on what it takes to do HR like a boss. And on today's episode, I'm delighted to be joined by Eda Erkal. Eda is a friend and colleague of Eric Miles, who is one of the showcased HR pros in the upcoming book, HR Like a Boss. And I wanted to get her perspective on a number of things. So Eda, welcome to the show.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself and how you know Eric Miles?
So I come from a background in retail. I worked for Nordstrom for a very, very long time and turned 30 and, reevaluating my life and what I wanted to do. And I, discovered Cover My Meds and, fell in love with the company and the mission and caring for and helping patients get their medication. So Eric has been supporting me since day one, and he brought this opportunity to me. And I thought it would be super great to talk about all the awesome ways that we've partnered and, a little bit about what he does for, me and the 1,500 other people. But yeah, I'm excited.
As it relates to your relationship with Eric, obviously he was there on day one, has been supporting you in your role as well as your colleagues. And what do you think Eric is doing differently in the thought of viewing his role and responsibility in HR and how to work together best with business professionals like yourself on the team at Cover My Meds?
Yeah, definitely. He leads with curiosity. I really, admire that about him. He wants to see any situation from all angles, and he's real. I've been in situations where I've, went to him and I just opened the conversation with taking a deep breath, and he's able to laugh with me, so there's a level of authenticity to him that's super appreciated, especially from an HR perspective.
I'm curious, with him being real, maybe that's one of the answers to this question, but what do you think he does differently than other HR professionals that you've worked with in the past?
He definitely makes himself available. I know that, in a role like HR, you have to wear many hats. And he seemingly enjoys doing that. So it makes it easier. He's always available if I reach out. And even if he's not available to me in the moment, there's always an acknowledgement. People just want to be seen. People just want to be heard. And he does that effortlessly.
So tell me about a business outcome that you've seen Eric drive as a result of amazingly awesome HR. What is an experience you can share in that respect?
So I have leadership experience. I lead a team right now, but prior to Cover My Meds, I have 9 years broad-based experience leading larger teams. I'm fortunate enough to lead a more intimate team right now, and that changed with COVID because I had to do it virtually, and I'm not used to that. So there have been challenges of, connecting with my team and or understanding where someone's coming from or seeing the full picture. And, I partnered with Eric on a team member who's kind of struggling through this. And, I gave him my perspective and what we've done. He easily asks very strategic questions to really analyze full picture, like what's going on. So he really gets in. I don't even know if this is like the most professional way to say it, but he gets into the root of a problem. And he just exhibits that expertise, and it came naturally to him. And he was asking me questions that I didn't even think about, and unfortunately this situation was with a team member who just wasn't performing. And, he challenged me in ways that I wasn't used to. And we worked together to come up with a plan. And this team member has since been, knocking it out of the park, which, a lot of the team members' hard work, but the support from Eric really just gave me the confidence in that situation too.
Eda, I'll get you out of here on this. Last question is a standard. how would you describe someone that does HR like a boss?
Someone who does HR like a boss is, again, real, caring, innovative, I think is super important. You know, accepts everyone's diversities. They think diversely. They keep, you know, inclusion at the forefront too. They have to be a good communicator when we talk about getting to the spider, there's no way to do that without communicating. And I think that really showing up every day with curiosity is super important.
Really appreciate you being on the show, Eda. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. This is great. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And thank you to everyone for checking out today's episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. And until next time, let's continue to aspire to do amazingly awesome HR.